Oh, I forgot to do one last one here. Why did I choose? Hey. Alright, let's see who's on. Let's see who's on. We'll run a little set with just a minute to start out the stream. Cause I was supposed to play him a little bit yesterday, got wrapped up in another set. You know how it be. Y'all hear me well? Hope y'all can. Hold on, actually, this might be a good time to do a quick mess of, hold on, testing. Okay, put down the game. Testing. Okay, I think this is fine. Hopefully I don't sound too weird. If you guys hear that I sound weird, please let me know, okay? And don't just say, yeah, you sound fine, bro. Because, or maybe I'm just super nitpicky about it. Free coaching. Sorry, 1 second. We'll grab just a minute in a second. Pop the little paste. Booms. We'd love to see it. Okay, let's get started here. All right. Just making sure we're good here. Cool. All right. Miss is in the hub. Wait, why is Miss learning Manon? Oh. This man said, "Oh, you want to play a set? Say less." Oos. My bones be feeling it. Oh. Okay, lovely. Okay. I have unclaimed. Bro, you can't even use the points for anything. To be honest with you, you can't even use the points for anything. Yo, oh. I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear the music properly. Yeah. Okay, cool. Turn this right here. Move, scooch over here. Alright. Let's do it. Walk back, walk forward, down. Oh, that wasn't parry. Not sure what that was. Oh, you're back at it again, huh, brother? Your antics. Right now, level 1, bro. Oh, Lord have mercy. Music is bumping too loud? I got you, bro. Screw that down. It always looks so low on my end, but the thing is that I guess y'all hear it a little bit different, but I got you. Welcome in, by the way. Long speed. Do 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 do. You're getting used to holding up forward, huh? Why? Why? Why so much up forward, bro? There you go. Oh, I messed that up. Why? Well, just why, my brother? Please tell me why. It's not necessary to do this. There you go. Oh wow, the second jab it missed. Boo doo 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 doo. That's fine. Why though? Like you know it's bad. You know it's bad to do, right? But you know it's bad to do that. So why commit to it still? I guess that's just my thing now. Like, that's good. I think you jump too much, man. I don't know why you play this way. Wow, that's a good parry. I don't know why that's giving you questions. Why do you play like this? Why do you play like this? And I keep telling you, like, you gotta stop playing like this, man. It's okay. Oh, yo, what's good? Blaze, what's good? Virgil's, what's good? Hope everyone's doing well, man. What? I don't get it. I knew you'd go for a gimmick. I knew you'd go for a gimmick. Dude. I had a feeling you'd go for a gimmick. So now the question, now what? Now what happens? You know what I mean? Like, let's grab that. You can't, you know you're not, you're zero. This has been grinding FF7. I feel it, bro. I feel like they're gonna make an actual game for Queen's Blood. I feel like Queen's Blood is gonna be a game, bro. Jump. Nice. Jump. Yeah. Alright, your thing is revoked, brother. Try again next time. You missed your chance to get that that mod chip, brother. That's the first of 3 right there. That is what we call Le Safe. My girls is playing FF7 right now. Shoot. Listen, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a game and a half, bro. Nice. Yeah. We both can do the same thing, brother. She's in gold salsa right now. Yo, she's ahead of me. She's ahead of me, bro. I can't. Maybe I should end stream and start playing. Nah, I'm playing. I'm going through every part though. Like all of Junon and all of thing are completed. All of Junon on the grasslands, they're all completed. Yeah. But she been grinding. Oh, she been grinding hard. Okay. Yeah. I did everything in both Junon and the grasslands, and I'm really quite happy with my results so far. Actually, You know you're zero. You know you're zero. Off of that exchange there, you know you're zero, bro. Likewise. Oh, okay. Did you get the apparently did you get the recommendation from what's his face during the march? Or rather, did your girls get that? Cuz I replayed it until I got it. Then you don't branch yourself out. Then you're gonna try and jump, or just do it in my face. You got it? Yeah, the 100. Apparently, you needed 100,000. I'm like, I'm not leaving here with that one till I get it. I made a team of one class? Really? I made 2 of everything and then 1 of the purple version. I think that was the best way to go about it personally. I think 1 of each class was the best way to go about it. Yeah, bro, I spent like 30 minutes like looking for them all. Like, it took me a long time. I don't even recall which one took the long. There was 2 areas that looked very similar to each other. I think that would have been cool if you could do, right? I think the thing that I like the most, or what character do you like playing the most? I think for me it's can I do it again? Okay. I think I love playing Tifa, bro. Tifa by far is the most fun. I know she's a glass cannon, and I realize this, but at the same time, I can't get myself to play other characters, bro. I think Red is super cool too, though. I think Red is super cool. Nice backdash. Tifa and Red? Yeah. So what I do, right, with Tifa, this is what I did with him in with her in the other game as well, is the fact that, wow, you're just whiffing things. Ooh. What I do is that I have the elemental because I did everything in Junon, right? And if you do everything in Junon, you get the elemental thing. Okay, let's do another time. Yep, this is what happens when you hold parry, brother. Yuffie is okay. We already played her in Intergrade. I assume you and your girls already played Intergrade, yeah? Yuffie's okay. Yuffie's the same. I like the uniqueness of how she plays, right? But I think, yeah, hold this 40%, brother. Nice. Oh wow, you did that in my face, huh? Keep whiffing. Keep whiffing. Tifa and Cloud, I'm not gonna lie, so at the beginning, Cloud, I didn't really like playing him all that much. Even from the original game, I didn't really like it all that much. One, with the inclusion of the ranged attacks, okay, that's one, right? But two, with the inclusion of that lightning, the fire lightning thing, that thing is fire. Let's go on a jump. Right. So, there you go. Amazing work. The materia? Elemental. The material. Oh, no, not the materia. Not the materia. The skill. The blade skill. To keep me in the corner, huh? Surely you won't choose to jump at me again. Oh, I messed up. I could have killed you. That's good. Oh, wow. What are we talking about, bro? That's good. Well, and at 10. What controller are you using for SF? I use a hitbox. While the buttons are the exact same as a hitbox, I use actually a custom one. So like it has art on it and all that stuff. Still. What the? You should do dash run into it, bro. I tried to do it. I need to practice it. I think I can get it because it's 5 frames. But I need to practice it, man. Finally, you're changing up the plan, huh? It never seems that plus. What are we doing? That's unfortunate. Just a mess. What are we doing here, man? You gotta adjust your playstyle, man. It's not consistent enough for you. Oh, Blaze? No, bro. It's okay. It's okay to end your turn and return back to neutral, yeah? Thank you. You got the answer. I lost one. I love the L3 R3. They're like, apparently they're like small buttons, right? They're like super small buttons. They still do it. That's a shame and a half. That's probably one. Finally, you're playing a little bit better. Earn me out. Ah, I didn't get it. I think they're okay, but like if you're trying to record things, right, it's not the greatest, right? Stop. Holding parry, holding parry, holding parry. Oh, wrong. M was the correct one. You might end up yourself for this. That's fine because you're basically dead anyway. Jump. That's it. Yeah. GG's. I need you to look at what your decisions are and why they're affecting you negatively. GG's. I need you to look at the decisions you're making and why they're affecting you negatively. I've already kind of mentioned them many times before, but you need to see them for yourself. Because once you level 1 me, you gotta choose your spot. You gotta choose your spot to level 1 me. Right? Insert. What's the difference between Evo and Capcom Cup? Well, Evo generally for Capcom Cup generally tends to be the one of the events to qualify for Capcom Cup, versus Capcom Cup is, well, number one is specifically Street Fighter and most likely the main Street Fighter game. So like we won't have a Capcom Cup for Street Fighter 5 now, but when Street Fighter 5 was the most recent game, it would be for that game, right? So Capcom Cup is where they bring all of the best together based on their offline and online performances and have them fight each other for $1 million. Your reaction is too good. You want some crack? I don't think I'm playing with reactions amazing. There are many times where you jumped on me where I just lost. So let's go over the last 4 games then. GG's though, but I need you to check what's happening and why it's happening. And I'll tell you my reason, decision making as we go along. That one was just a jump check you because I still haven't felt very confident in your ability to anti-air me. So on instances like this, I'm just gonna check you to see if you're really doing what you're supposed to do in neutral, which is if your anti-air DPs ain't there yet, there is zero shame in going for a crouching heavy punch. Zero shame. Obviously in this situation when you got punish counter, but if you can do it, just go for it. If you feel like you're missing anti-air DPs too often, the times where I feel like you got anti-air DPs is when I really started showing jump a lot. But even then I was jumping. I felt like I was jumping a lot in this set regardless. So here, running through my flow chart, I barely show DI, but the reason why I show DI is because it's like you're thinking about command grab and I'm like, okay, you got your stocks. I don't agree with this. This medium DP is this medium DP is, or this is heavy, right? This is heavy. This heavy DP is not done based on reaction that I'm going to jump, but on anticipation that I would. Granted, it worked out for you. I don't think it's good to do on a consistent basis though. A sneak peek at Akuma. Oh, at the RBK? We might, but I don't think so. Evo, yeah, Evo is available to anyone and or everyone, and it's for tournaments of all most games, right? Even if they're not on the main card, they still run side tournaments for like Third Strike. They still run tournaments for like DNF, Soul Calibur 6. They have a whole bunch of side tournaments even though they're not on the main card. Okay, decent bait. Throwing out your heavies, I don't have an issue with. Now you're enforcing your pressure. You see, here's my issue. This is my issue. This. let's reverse time and think about how this situation would have gone if you weren't willing to come off of 2 stocks to do use these charges into the light version. Heavy, I don't know what it's called, but heavy stock use into light, into the fireball. If you didn't do this and just chilled and waited until I jumped or played more patiently, this is an anti-air for you. Anti-air, then you can run your offense with drive rush, sending medium punch, right? Like, if you want to just use the 1. In my opinion, just use the 1. Use 1 stock. Just use the fireball, walk behind it. If I try to jump over it, anti-air me. If I try to chill there, then you still get the pull up on me. And if I try to just parry the fireball, then I still have to hold what comes next. Right? I want to go back here. Okay, you got your hit. You didn't spend meter, which was good. Plus frames, and you got me. Here, if you look at my inputs, I was trying to put in command grab. I gotta practice that actually. Let me see what you did so I can practice it later. Crouch and medium punch into DI. I'm fairly certain I can because command grab is 5 frames, same as grab. So if I can force the reversal timing option out, I think I can, if I can learn how to do it properly, I can definitely do it. Okay, this was a good drive reversal. Okay, running your offense. All of my time with Ed is allowing those to fly. Unfortunately, I have to retrain myself to anti-air, because what I did when I was playing Ed is that I trained my mind to, like, you know what, if I'm not going to get the anti-air DP, or if I know I'm not going to press heavy punch, I'll just block out the situation. So there are a lot of situations where I'm blocking where I should be anti-airing you. That was a nice attempt on the instant overhead, but I think you should save your instant overhead card for like the last final hit. If you're gonna close out a round, sure, go for it, or a game, go for it, but mid-round, I don't think you should be going for it. Okay, you held up. Let me see here. So I went for a crouch and medium kick, right? Your response was to hold up. Granted, I'm not on my anti-air joints, but if someone's moving forward towards you, then I would understand you doing that as dealing with Monan. But if I'm doing crouch and medium kick backing up, I'm technically in the proper spot to anti you and keep you in the same situation, and in fact make you guess, right? Okay. What happened here? Oh, we just get hit outright. Okay. Yo, Philippe, what's good with you? I'm doing well, man. How you doing, bro? I see like a fair. It's a fair, but at the highest order. Like everyone from everywhere comes and watches this event. Thousands upon thousands of people that watch. All of the high top competitors, they pop out for this tournament. Shells, I hope you're doing well, my brother. I need to utilize a little bit more parry, but okay, then you pull up on the situation, go for overhead, No. You get checked. I don't even have gas for first to 50s, bro. I probably play like first to 30 or something like that. I can probably play those, but first to 50s is rough. What starts to happen to me is that I just stop caring and I start doing stuff. Like here, like there are certain points where I'll just be like, all right, I'm just gonna play the game, whatever, and I just start jumping at you, like so, right? Okay. That was a good DI on your part, making sure that, you know, Not only does it push me back, but because I don't have meter, I either have to accept the fact that I'm gonna get hit or block it. Again, another situation where we just hold forward. Let's say I even blocked this. Then what happens? Then you're forced to either A, try and DP if I don't get punished, which I probably will get punished, counter on it, right? Then it forced you into a situation where you try to get out of blocking me, right? Or out of trying to get hit by command grab. But because you're in this, because you put yourself in this situation, now I can just medium punch you and get another stock. The thing about Manon is that a lot of the mistakes that you end up making results in a stock. So it's fairly hard to stop her from getting stocks, because regardless of your decision making, I do like this level 1 from you, by the way. I think this level 1 is good. I think here you're starting to realize that you should be prioritizing breaking me or putting me in burnout. Because when you put me in burnout, I don't have options, or very good options at all, to be honest with you. Now it's a matter of trying to control. Yeah, there was just sloppy. That was sloppy on my part. But you got the kill. I put down the controller, so you already killed me. Does any fighting games have a tournament like Capcom Cup? Yeah, there's the IPS. There's also IPS is is it IPS or IPT? Injustice Pro Tour. There's also MK has a Pro Tour. Arc System has Arc Revo. Arc Revo is a tournament where they bring all of the best anime fighting game players to play their respective game, whether it's Strive, whether it's DNF, whether it's Under Night. I don't think Under Night has a Pro Tour right now, actually, but a lot of games do have them. But the only reason why Capcom has the biggest light on it right now is because is because Capcom's dropping $1 million for it, right? But in reality, it's probably like 600,000. I don't like drive rush sweep, bro. If you were gonna try and catch my feet, might as well just gone for drive rush low forward into light stock instead. Not sure what you wanted to go for there. Now you're in the corner, didn't spend any meter, had to use drive reversal. That's unfortunate, the combo didn't go through. Pull up. You went for the bait. Light DP. Not sure what's going on with your inputs here. No, you definitely meant light DP. Then you wanted to do light punch, heavy punch, light kick. Not sure what that gives you or what macro you got on. And then you're pressing parry a lot. That's one thing I think you should stop doing. EXDP. Well, why are you gonna light kick in there? But one thing I need you to stop doing is I need you to stop doing parry. I was starting to take advantage of it. If you noticed a couple times there, is that you need to stop doing parry in between your stuff, yeah? So here's the thing. Let me talk about the situation here, right? After this situation, I blew you back, right? Pause. My expectation now is looking for jump, because normally when people get DI'd on block and they're really close to the corner, they don't want to get DI'd again. So what they'll do is that they'll try and jump. Okay, you did dash, I tech the throw. Now my mind has switched from looking from only jump to jump and dash. Okay, so now I'm holding down back. Reason why I'm holding down back, I'm looking for dash so I can do down back light kick, light punch. I'm looking for jump to do down back heavy punch. Okay, you jump, not answering, it's on me. Hey, you get hit. I think you went for a DP. I'm not sure why you keep doing DP unmetered and thinking you're gonna get away with the situation. You are a Masters player. We gotta, you know what I mean, remove ourselves from such thought processes. I'm not necessarily mad at it. Okay, you just got to be super mindful of now that if I do that, yeah. So here's the thing about the route that you took, right? We went for level 2. In this situation, you have to be really mindful of where your gauge is at, okay? Granted, you went for that. I don't think you were expecting me to drive reversal. I'm thinking about your drive gauge right now. Because if I can stop you from sequencing me like you were about to, if you sequence me like that, then your bar is inevitably going to go up, and it's going to stop that situation from being positive for me. Then we do... No, that's just you. That's just you. We're going for DP. You went for heavy DP, got punished. Now you're in burnout. Now you have to hold the situation that comes subsequently because of it. Because you spent level 2 now. Now it's a detriment to you. And now you gotta hold this. It's basically checkmate. Right? Knew you'd be trying to hold something. So I was just gonna hold throw. So the reason why I went for normal throw is because if you were holding up, I could still anti-air you. If I went for a command grab, it would have been more committal, and going for normal throw is just a little bit better of an option there. Just running you through my processes. Okay, we're playing the game as per normal. You're gonna try and back up and get stocks. I'm trying to stop you from doing so. Yep, frame trap. I'm looking for drive rush. Unfortunately, I didn't use the correct button to stop your drive rush. I used crouching medium punch instead of standing light kick. Knock you down. Gotta guess. Wrong speed. I need to make sure I'm doing medium instead of heavy. You put me in burnout, which is really good. You're aware of the situation. Let's see what I got here. Why didn't I get it? Oh no, that's forward. Why didn't I get it? Down, down, forward, forward, down, down, forward, forward, down. Ah! That's tragic. That's tragic. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next round. I have 2 stocks. You're dashing around. So when you start doing this dashing around business, that's when my mind immediately starts to go to try to check normal dashes. Okay, checked it. Doing heavy punch just to see if you backdash. Anti-airing you. Unfortunately, didn't get the combo afterwards. Walked forward into the because you were gonna do the little frame trap thing. You button messed up. I took advantage of it. I didn't use too much behind it. That was a good parry. Not only does it increase your drive gauge by quite a bit of big margin, but you also get so when you get the DI on perfect parry at DI, you can DI them back and then go into whatever you want to go into. The reason why you want to go for this is because it takes a big chunk out of my drive gauge as well. And you know that's a punish. You're still holding parry. Okay, push him back just so that you don't get it started. Wrong strength again. I was really putting in wrong strength today. Okay, running the offense. Tried to drive reversal you, but I pressed DI too early. We're just stuck in the corner. Then you got hit here. I'm just forcing. So here, when we're in this little scramble situation, my goal here is to burn you out. You're aware of this, but that's my goal now, right? Now that you're burnt out, that's good. Now that I've forced this level 1 out of you, because I knew this level 1 is not going to kill, so then now you're forced into a situation where you have to hold this stuff. Like, you notice here, I didn't even try and go for the perfect parry, because I knew immediately afterwards, right? I'm just going to take my turn. Yeah. And then it's into checkmate. Doggo Blitz was good. You love the step-by-step breakdown. Oh yeah, that I want to help him, so that's where my brain goes when I'm playing him, right? So that's what those are the type of situations I'm trying to enforce, because I know that I'm a lot stronger when you're in burnout and you just have to guess. And if you burn your level 1 too early or in a bad spot, actually I want to go back here for the last game there, the last round. Once you put yourself once you were in burnout, when you went for your level 1, after that level 1 situation, your goal should be ideally get out the corner, because as long as you stay mid-screen, I can't stun you. So let's see about options we possibly could have done here. Okay, you're sequencing me. But I also want to note, for those who are just watching, I want you guys to know as well how important it is to be aware of how much drive gauge you have. Drive gauge management is the most important thing. Look at the health differential between the two of us, and yet I still close this out. Okay, he spent 2, right? He was already looking a little bit dodgy because of everything he did, right? Which is fine. It happens. Even I go pretty low, right? Now we're chilling at 3. We get the anti-air. Now he was at 1 1/4. Okay, we were at 3. We got the anti-air. He spent 2. We're at 1 1/4. I get the heavy punch. Now he's at like probably halfway, third, whatever. Okay, now my goal is to enforce as many plus frames as possible without burning myself out, right? That's why I'm just hamming out. That's exactly why I'm going ham with the buttons, right? Because my goal now is just to break him. It's exactly why I went for this as well, because if it hits, then we're good. If he blocks it, we're also good. So then now he's blocked the situation. After that, he hits the level 1. Now, after this, your goal is to push up on me, right? Even if it means you have to guess on, ideally you want to do maybe 1 dash, 2 dash. Okay, so now we're completely mid-screen. This would have prevented me from just like, all right, let me just pull back up, because what happens here, I think I just dash forward, right? Yeah, I just dash forward and take the space back. But had you taken this space, let me pause it right here. Had you, instead of stock, take this space back, or 1 stock fireball. That way you can fight, because you don't want to, your back can't be here. Ideally, you want to keep yourself mid-screen. That way it makes it so much harder to stun. Because now I've pushed you, right? There was 2 goals behind my DI here. Number 1, if I could catch you doing something, I can hit you with DI into command grab. Okay. 2, even if you block it, now you're closer to that much closer to the corner. Now I can just bully you, bully, and GG's. But that's how I want you thinking from now on. That's like, you're now at a point where like we can't just be going burr. And I keep telling you this, but I think maybe now you're starting to feel me a little bit more. Fight. If you're in burnout, you should in most cases your goal is to fight your way out. So let's put it in reverse. Okay, if I'm in that situation where I'm in burnout, my goal is to use my buttons. You have to use the tools that you're strongest at without any meter in order to fight back. So in my case, my buttons, so you'll be standing out here, right, doing your thing, whatever, woo-de-woo. My buttons to fight are this, this, right? For you, after you hit the level 1, take a stock, throw it out, walk behind it. If I try to jump, anti-air me, right? Then if you can get it, max range, whatever, stay that game, get ready to check anything that comes, we check it, and that's it, right? We check it. Ideally, that's how I want you to start playing, right? We're at a point now that we can't be just playing all willy-nilly, yeah? Oh my god. Yo, VNK, what's good with you, right? Stock, fireball, walk behind it, anti-air if need be, plus frames, not command grab, normal throw, right? Because regardless, Manon has to respect this, right? Unless she does something super wild, she still has to respect this, right? And she has to either jump or try to perfect parry it or whatever have you, right? One stock, put it out, or even if you want to do something like you grab a stock, dash, throw it out, or you grab the stock, throw it out, grab a couple more, and then just stand behind it. But ideally, you do not want to find yourself in this situation here, right? Especially when you're burnt out, because it's party time for me. It's party time for me, yeah? Also, it's not free real estate, yeah? So, this is what can happen. So, if you, after damage, right? If you press crouching light kick after being hit, yes, I am supporting you take the hit because I can't run this. However, if you try and do this, notice the difference. Oh, it's on right? I get trade combo. I get trade combo, right? See if you try to mash on block. However, if you try to mash on right, take the first hit, my turn's no longer. Why is this the case? So the reason why this is the case is because after a hit, I'm +2, meaning if I try to go for a 7 frame normal, aka my standing medium punch, you have 5 frames to interrupt it, aka this button is a 4 framer, meaning that if I try to go for this, I get interrupted. Cool. However, if you try and block it, I need you to not do that. It's 3 frames. So what happens is that now it's a 4 frame trade. So now if you try to crouching light punch when we're gonna trade, and when we trade, I get a trade combo. So sometimes it's better to take the hit. Granted, I get the trade combo, but I can start doing stuff like this, yeah. But even if I try to do for something like this, I don't get it the entire time. But what I can start doing is this, right? And then with punishing. But that's like the next level, but work on dealing with this, yeah? Sometimes to make up the space, I might drive rush, right? Then of course you gotta contend with that being a frame trap, which is insane, by the way. So that's how we're gonna go about dealing with the situation. Are there anything else? Whatever you need to do to figure out this instant air situation here, I need you to clear it up, and I need you to be more consistent in it. because you're missing this too often. It's giving me opportunities. And you know better than anyone is that the fact that like you make a mistake like this, your opponent's gonna take advantage of it. I'm definitely gonna take advantage of it, right? Then on top of which, you gotta stop the autopilot, right? If you know you're gonna get hit for this, if you hold on, let me switch characters actually. If you know you're gonna get hit by it, you can't go for the option. The option, like, you have to choose the spots you're gonna do it in. 801 did the same thing to you. You started using a certain button. I don't remember what it was again. Was it standing medium punch? I don't remember what it was, but he started punishing you for this. It's standing light kick. So what you'll do is something like that, right? Or I don't know what range you're doing it at, but I can get the... Are you doing this? No. Well, maybe you're doing something like this. I don't know. Anyways, you're getting punished for it. And when you're getting punished for it, you gotta choose your spots a little bit better. I don't know how you're getting punished for it, but to be honest with you. All I know is that it's a punish, so I'm gonna take my turn back every time. Okay? Also, what you also need to start doing is when I start doing stuff like when you block out the situation. Oh, I'm in burnout. So once you have blocked this, once you've blocked this, you've successfully won the exchange. And now what you can start doing, what's up, missed. So now what you can start doing is, right, let's say I go, oh, let's keep it super consistent to what I do. Okay, once you've blocked the overhead, what you can start doing is that, oh my goodness, I am not good at it. EX my joint. EX that joint. Turns over. You might be saying, what happens if I decide to not drive rush? It don't matter because I'm negative 11. Where there it is. Oh, sorry. Right? It don't, let me record that better. Right? It don't even matter because I'm negative 11 on the situation. I'm negative 11 on the situation. So regardless of the situation, you can start buffering it in. Oh, I am not buffering it well. Please give me my input. Right? I'm buffering it too early. I'm a little bit slow. I'm not sure why I'm not getting my inputs. Oh, is it the slowdown that's in my inputs? Because I'm definitely pressing it. Hello? I know I'm pressing DP. Anyways, you can do it. There you go. There's a specific timing to get it. Am I pressing too early? Like so. Okay. So you can get the punish on that consistently. So the moment you've blocked the overhead, it's everything after that is technically fake until you block the driver's jab. Then you're back in the same situation again, right? And then +3 in your face. Then you gotta guess. It is what it is. I think that's it. All right, everyone who's in here, first and foremost, appreciate you guys being here. What I would like for you guys to do is that I'm gonna start up the raffle for a free coaching session. So what I'm gonna need y'all to do is I'm gonna need y'all to join the Discord, ! Discord. I even put it in there for you. So what we about to do for real is we're about to hook this thing up. That way you guys can get your session in. I do like the fact that you're going for backdash. Sometimes you'll do this, but I think we should use it a little bit more often, you know. And then punish that. And you're doing that, and I have zero qualms with it. You know what I mean? I haven't played ranked in a bit. Shame, shame, shame. Okay, I'm gonna switch it over to the web. Boom. Okay, so if y'all don't know what is happening, we call this the CFN raffle situation. So what happens is that I go over to giveaway bot. There he is with all his glory and greatness. Right? So what's the situation? For the next 5 minutes, anyone can enter. Okay? What you can win is some free coaching. Right? So all you gotta do now is that you go into the Discord. Once you're in the Discord, you press this button right here. That's all you gotta do. It's nice and simple. Simple and clean. That's it. It's nothing too hard, nothing too difficult. So all you gotta do, once again, !Discord. The Discord link is right there. Once you're in the Discord, all you gotta do is go into CFN raffle right here. Click this button right here, and you're in there. That's it. Alright, I'm gonna take you back to the other side. Woo. There was something I did want to practice, so we're gonna switch back the characters. So, this is how we practice scenarios. So there was a specific scenario where Just a Menace went for something like this. Okay? So now we're gonna live that situation. Then the next situation I want to live is that a more standard, Just a Menace doesn't do this, but a more standard thing people like to do is that standing heavy punch into DI. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play it, have them do it. See if we can do that. Obviously we can try and go for that, but we're talking about situations where we don't have meter, right? That's why this situation is particularly vicious. It's because if you try to do something about it, you just get counter hit. This is something that's in the game that most likely has to get changed, because there's nothing you can do. You try to jump, you get hit. You try to backdash, you get hit. You try to grab, you get hit. Only option is to scout it and super out of it. Right? Even that was reversal timing. That's how sickening this is. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So that's why that situation is particularly annoying. Let's see here. Once again, for those who are new around here, I'm probably gonna keep it on web forever. Back to web. All you gotta do now to enter in !Discord to join the Discord. Once you're in the Discord, all you gotta do is press this. You go to CFN raffle right here, and you press this button right here. That's pretty much it. You can DI, but this situation happens specifically when you're in burnout. They do this when you're in burnout. So this is what the situation actually looks like in game. You'll do something like this. And there's nothing you can do about it. Unless you have super. Right? Once this happens, they get their stun combo and you're dead. Gravnos, I think I said hi to you, Gravnos, but I hope you're doing well, brother. Right? Ain't nothing you can do about it. It's a little bit messed up, to be honest with you. Because that's what, like, let's say you're, like, let's say a fairly common situation. Say we're about here. I got Justin Menace in the corner. Right? He's at like 60%. I'm at 4. I command grab him. I still got my thing. And then GG's. And if he doesn't have any help, God help him, he ain't got no meter because he spent level 2. Right? I knock him down. Either that happens where you still die, or if that doesn't happen, because they're gonna most likely try to, let's say they try to wake up jump, sure, then I can do this. You see what I mean? What are you supposed to do about it? So you hit the command grab, boom. You could always do that, but I'm just gonna repeat the process until it hits. Wild, what's good with you? Hope you're doing well, man. That's why the situation is particularly messed up. There's nothing, and if you don't have any meter, you're dead. You get put in this situation here, you're dead. All right? You block, whatever, and you're dead. Anywho, I think it might be done now. Let's see here. Wabadir, it's your turn, brother. Alright, Wabadir, let's see what you got for me. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're doing well today. You feel me? With that being said, we are doing free coaching sessions. We're just about to get started with our first one of the day. We're gonna start off with Wabadir. If you would want to hang around, feel free to do so. Appreciate you if you would like to stream as well. How do you spell this name of yours, brother? 3Bs? If you'd like to join the Discord, we got a hub of information for you there. We just do it big over here, okay? As for the review in the game, no problem, brother. Alright, let's see what you got here. There was a stat that I was seeing, actually, that I'm very interested in. So drive gauge usage over the last 100 matches. So you don't DI too much, right? So this stat I think is very good. Okay, parries, successful uses 0.8. Overdrive or opponent drive parries thrown 0.2. Your drive parries thrown is 0. Your perfect parries is 0.1. Just to put perspective on you feel me? Just to put a little bit more perspective on you. DIs performed 1.5. Okay, received 1. SA usage, level 1 is 29%. Level 2 is 26%. Level 3 is 30%. Okay. So, throws times landed 2 times hit by 2.9. Throw escapes 0.4. Okay. Time spent cornering opponent 8. Time spent being cornered 3, which is good news. Okay, that means that you're cornering your opponents more than they're cornering you. This is good news. Okay, ranked matches played 1,025. You play in the game, we love to see it. A little bit too much World Tour time for my liking, but you know what I'm saying, we make it work. So let's see here. You won that set, good on you. Let's check out this jury set we got going on here. Okay. Alright, let's see what you got for me, brother. Once again, you want to join the Discord, !Discord. We got a hub of information. We also have matchmaking in there if you guys want to have sets without the feeling of ranked. Oh, 1 second. Let me just... I figured that I was... Alright. You should be able to see now. Already. Not even a second in, huh? We already doing drive rush into sweep. Now, here's the thing. Okay, let me give you the mindset of a Jamie player. Okay, when you're Jamie, your opponent's game plan is to stop you from drinking as often as possible. Now, with that mindset, that game plan in your mind, what you need to realize is the fact that in order for them to do that, they need to chase you. You don't need to chase. You feel me? So when you do stuff like this is a little bit extra. You don't need to commit to this. You're gonna walk away and take a drink, but they want to chase you. Keep reminding yourself the fact that in a lot of matchups they're gonna want to chase you, especially if they don't have a fast moving fireball to stop you at long ranges. They're going to have to come at you. Wow, this is getting hit a lot, huh? Oh, that's frustration right there. That's frustration. Hey. Oh no, oh no. Take your drink. Take your drink. It's okay. Your opponent hasn't shown you instant drive rush. It's okay. That's good. Take your drink. Now you can try going for instant. Oh. Whoa. The reason why I'm concerned is that you get too scrambly and too panicky. So while you're playing, you need to play a little bit more calm, cool, and collected. Right now, you're trying to go, ooh, going fast makes me feel alive. You know, relax. Cool. When you play slower, you realize that your opponent has to press you. Once your opponent realizes that they have to stop you actively, they're going to play into you. When they start playing into you, that's when we can start hitting them with sweep. That's when we can hit them with drive rush, standing heavy punch. That's when we can possibly DP out of their strings, that sort of thing. You see what I mean? You see how they had to chase you now? You took that drink, they tried to chase you. Now you weren't blocking your legs, but notice how this wasn't punish counter? You didn't get punished for this, you just weren't blocking your legs. But notice how they changed from playing super passive to actively trying to chase you. Take your free drink. In matchups like this, remind yourself that you don't need to chase. Take your 2. Oh, you took corner? That's fine. Okay. Now let's talk about this situation. This is a post-Jamie situation. After you get forward throw drink, you get standing medium kick. You should have standing medium kick available in modern. Okay? After your forward throw drink, standing medium kick. Instead of trying to jump, because they're gonna hold up, you can run at them. Okay? Good. Check them. All you had to do was simply just crouching light punch, and that was it. Don't overthink this, okay? Here, this is how you overthink a situation. All you gotta do is crouching light punch, grab. Make your opponent guess while simultaneously getting drinks. This is how you throw away advantageous opportunities. Okay, good. Plus frames, yep, that's it. Don't overthink your offense. Right now, you're not at a point where you have to overthink your offense. Okay, again, when you're starting, no need to chase. They have to chase you. they want to stop you from getting level 1 drink, because that allows you to get target combo, and then you're a lot stronger that way, right? Okay, just stay on the grind and chill, okay? When we're jumping, neutral jumping sporadically, you're leaving opportunity for random things to happen, like so. You want to mitigate the amount of random things that are happening per round, and this happens by you doing random things, okay? So, like this, a little bit shaky about it because you guys were full screen from each other, okay? I like the fact that you took the opportunity to drink. This is the first time you took a sneak drink, okay? I call them sneak drinks. Now that you've taken a sneak drink, now your opponent is going to have to think a little bit more about what I'm doing in the neutral. I can't just be charging stock, whoop-de-woo, whatever. Whoop-de-woo. I need to be thinking about what the Jamie player is doing. You want to make sure that your opponent has to chase you. He said jump out the corner. Now punish this. Okay, we need to be awake. This is a punish. By all intents and purposes, this is a punish. We can't be allowing punishes like this to go, yeah? Okay, palm check. I'm mad at it. I want to see what happened with this DI. Okay. Oh, low forward into the DI. But even then, after low forward, we shouldn't be touching buttons. Yeah. See what I mean? So let's propose they didn't go for DI here, right? If they didn't go for DI here, they would be most likely going for either a stock or going for a fireball afterwards. In both cases, you still don't want to be pressing any buttons. So when you see low forward, either like a drive rush is about to come, light stock usage, heavy stock usage into light, there's a lot of options you can funnel into. So ideally, you don't want to even be pressing on crouch and medium kick. Okay, this is actually really unfortunate because this puts you in burnout. Now you can just run that offense on you. Unfortunate, yeah. It makes it really hard to make that comeback. I think things that you need to note is, number one, they gotta chase you. Remind yourself, if they don't have an option to check you full screen, they have to chase you. Don't be going around, running around the map trying to get the drinks. You don't need to run to them to get the drinks. You don't have to. Let me say it like this, you're not Manon where you have to engage with them to get your resource. So sit on that, be confident in that idea. Good, grab that first drink, beautiful. Notice how aggro, how much more aggro she's getting. Okay. Now, while I'm not a big fan of this, because you'll learn later on that this is actually not good because your opponents are gonna start reacting to this. But for now, we'll let it rock. Get your sip of drink. Okay. Once you take your drink, as you're taking your drink, assess the board, right? Play it like it's chess. Assess the board. What can my opponent do right now? Especially when you're playing in platinum, or my gold folks out there, what they're gonna start trying to do is that they're trying to get to you as quickly as possible to stop you from doing the thing that they don't want you to do, aka drink. In order to circumvent this, what we can do is that we're surveying the board. We notice they're gonna come from full screen flying at us. We can standing heavy punch check them. And that's the important part, right? We don't want this happening, especially because they did standing heavy punch. That's not even great either. Yeah, yep, just hit them. Yeah. Now it's just a matter of good. That's it. No, loop it, loop it, loop it, loop it, loop it. Keep looping it. Keep looping it. Right? Crouching light punch, standing heavy punch, crouching light punch, standing heavy punch. Keep looping it. So here's the thing. Let me put you on game for the math here, okay? Even after this situation, let's look at the board here. Even if they use their level 1 to get out the situation, they still have quite a ways to go. They don't have any stocks, and they've already used level 1 now, so they literally have nothing stopping you from DIing them and hitting the stun combo. right? These are the things you gotta be thinking about. Keep it going. Because he had level 1, yeah, but here's the thing. Even though he had level 1 here, ain't nothing to be worried about. If he hit the level 1 here, like, I don't know if you were watching our, I hate to pull it back up on you, Jam, but literally in our set, my last game with Just a Menace, literally today, the same thing happened. He had level 1 available. He hit me with level 1, but the thing is, he didn't take advantage of that situation. So I put him right back where he was. He got DI'd in the corner, stunned, and died. Because now you don't even need to be worried about this. Even then, you don't need, if you're so worried about level 1, then do it early. Do DI early, right? What you can do is that you can do crush medium kick into DI. You can do the first couple hits of standing heavy punch into DI. You have options to go into DI, or you can do standing heavy kick into DI as well, right? On top of which, you're in modern, my brother. Because we're in modern, I'm not gonna give you, you don't have any excuses to not be anti-airing. This jump right here, this is peak anti-air activity. Okay, now you just, honestly, this whole time here, you could have DI'd him. I need you to keep that in mind, right? Because if you get the, oh no. Okay. Ooh. No. It's fairly easy to hit confirm the second hit. If you notice the fact that the first hit did not combo, then you're not going for the second hit. Second hit is super punishable. Thank you for the anti-air. You love to see it. Push up on this. Nice. So in that situation, I would have even preferred a drive rush standing heavy punch. That's good as well. The reason why drive rush, so you do dash into drive rush standing heavy punch. It's a little bit less risky than going for a dash command grab. Right? Notice how we want to play as safe as possible. That's like the overlying theme, yeah? Good, we're not pressing after that button. Okay, imagine it here. Alright, imagine with me. In a world, right, that instead of going for palm here, we go for drink here. Okay, and now we're in a completely different dynamic now. Once we stop thinking about how to get heavy palm from across the screen and think about how we can get drinks instead, I get your goal. You got to think about what your objective is. Right now, your objective is to get level 1 drink, right? Your means to get there is to use your heavy palm. But what I'm suggesting to you is, instead of trying to get there using heavy palm, while you're full screen here, why not just go for drink outright? Not like she's not gonna stop stocking. There you go. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Just because someone has you cornered doesn't mean you need to panic. Don't panic. That's a panic thing, see? It's okay. Sweep for sweep, and your sweep is super important. So keep this in mind. Sweep for sweep, brother. Sweep for sweep. -11, we can punish that hard body. So here's the thing where I say, this is what a lot of people, when it comes to rush down characters, just because you're rushing down doesn't mean you rush down all the time. That is something that people need to kind of get used to as a concept. Is just because your character is a rush down doesn't mean you spend the entirety of the game rushing down. This is something that people tend to get misconstrued, which is perfectly fine. I'm here to help with that situation. Okay. Here we should be awake. A lot of people that I review, I noticed that you guys are not awake. Okay? What I mean by awake, for me, in my eyes, when I see someone hold parry like this, my mind switches from doing whatever I'm doing to trying to check this little situation here. because there's one of two things that she's gonna do. She's either gonna chill out or she's gonna run at you. And if she runs at you, you want to be ready, right? You don't want her doing stuff like that. Ooh, okay. Let's get no. Light palm, medium palm, not OD palm. Now, if you're gonna go for OD palm, get the 2. At least get the 2. Okay. Oh. That's why surveying the board. Some people ask how often you should be surveying the board. See how many, and when I mean surveying the board, I mean how much health do we have? How much drive gauge do we have? How much health do they have? How much drive gauge do they have? How much super meter do we have? How much super meter they have? All of these allow you to, how do I put it? They influence your decision making, right? Negative or positive, they influence your decision making. If you notice that your opponent is at 1 bar, they're less likely to go for something committal or something that isn't plus, because they're thinking of getting more drive gauge back, right? If they have 1 gauge and you're very well killable, that's something that you need to keep in mind. If they're in burnout, they have 1 gauge, you have 4 and the health to stay alive while they're in burnout, then you can perfectly take advantage of that situation, and you need to be. If you can do this successfully, you can body your way up. Literally, you can body your way up. Granted, it's not an easy thing to do, and I'm not selling it like it's easy, but very often, like you're driving a car, you're checking the left side mirror, the right side mirror, the rear side mirror, constantly. How often? Every 2 seconds, every 3 seconds, right? Just like how you're driving a car. I don't know if y'all are old enough to drive a car. I assume most of my community is like 26 and up or 25 and up, right? So I assume you guys know how to drive a car. Just as when you're driving a car, I want you to be looking at everything, looking in, checking it, look back, check, look, right? All simultaneously looking at. And then the other part of this is that even while you're checking, you're also checking resources, because checking resources enables or disables their ability to play the game, right? For Jury, she can do the animation of the light fireball, but if she doesn't have stocks, it don't mean nothing, which means we can push up on the situation, right? For you, knowing what drink you're on, super important. I'm sure you have a mental note of what drink you're on, but it also is a good note to keep in mind what where your opponent is. Good example of this is like when you're fighting Manon, right? What metal I'm on will heavily dictate whether you can eat a command grab or not. But these are things that you need to keep in mind while you're playing. Y'all drive on the right side of the road? Are you EU? VNK, you're not EU. But yes, we do over here drive on the right side of the road. Okay, take your drink. Good, take your drink. Now we're in 4. Now it's party time. Okay. While this did work, this is not good practice. Okay? The reason why this is not good practice is because depending on what the button they press in this situation, you either get punished or you succeed. In this specific scenario, you succeed because they press standing roundhouse, right? They press standing heavy kick. However, this ideology to do this is not good. Okay, because a lot of the time when the higher you go, people are gonna press their better buttons, and when they start pressing their better buttons include buttons that can react to DI, and then you'll end up getting hit for decisions like this. Right now we're in plat 2, plat 3, that area, and we can get away with something like this. GG's. But with that being said, we want to make sure that we're not fumbling the bag. Okay, and doing a decision like that can either make all of your dreams come true, or it can fold it completely. Is that a your? That was a your thing right there, wasn't it? Okay, round start jump. That's a good hit confirmed by her. Good, take your turn. Okay, so since we have all the meter we need to fight right now, what we can do here is that since we're at 5 meter, what we can do is that we can do crouching medium kick. Granted, it won't punish, but you can do crouching medium kick into drive rush instead of doing standing heavy punch. I mean, well, granted, you're +3, so I guess it's not the worst thing, but it's variable. Unfortunate. Okay. So instead of doing stand jab crouching medium kick, you got to realize that the fact that stand jab crouching medium kick does not combo ordinarily, so you have to change your route. Instead of going for stand jab crouching medium kick, go for stand jab light DP or whatever DP option that your auto allows you, right? It's a little hard to watch. I fall so hard in this match. Don't worry about it. I mean, the whole point is to learn, right? Listen, a great man once said you gotta get washed to become clean. You know what I mean? You don't know how many bad losses and how many double P's I had to go through to get to this point. So let's talk about surveying the board once again. Okay, let's survey the board. 0 super, 0 super. Okay, cool. Non-factors. Okay, 4.5 meter on my end, 1 on and some change on their end. What does this mean? This is your time. Everyone in the chat, this is your time to move in and apply pressure. Why do we want to apply pressure? We want this thing gone. We want it gone. Okay, how do we get it gone? We apply pressure. Okay, even better. Now survey the board again. 0 0 non-factors. We're cooking. We still have 4 on our side, which means we can still button drive rush into something. Okay, we want this gone. Here's your point. So this is the thing about playing Jamie. You have to make a decision whether you want to pull up on a situation versus taking a drink. This is one of the, in most situations I was like, alright, that's cool that you decided to get your second drink. In this situation, survey the board. 0 0 non-factors. 4, and he's got like 3/4 of a bar. Instead of taking this drink, we should be pressing up on her so this goes away. We want this gone. Okay, get it in your head. We want this gone. Good. Keep pushing up. Forget the drinks. Forget the drinks. Forget the drinks. Forget the drinks. We want to get in there. We want to get sweaty. Pause. Okay? We want to get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Bun the drinks. Getting command grab don't mean nothing right now. Okay? We can get it off of throw while we're mixing them when in burnout. Get the mix in. Seeing that too much time has passed. Too much time has passed. Playing full screen, now they got 2 of them joints. If she wasn't a fool, she would have 3 of them joints. Okay. So when you're going for this, I'd prefer while doing this, do crouch jab, stand. If you really want to go for the, wait, does he have crouching jab? I think he does. He should go for crouch jab, target combo. Okay, that's a better route than going for target combo immediately. Go for crouch jab, slightly delay the crouch jabs. The reason why we do crouch jab is because your opponent is going to be thinking grab. Look right here. Look right here. Your opponent is thinking grab. Okay, so by you going, because you went immediately into target combo here, he didn't have to worry about grab. Okay, so we do crouch jab, delayed crouch jab, target combo. Here, when you just go for target combo straight, he's just going to be mashing. Okay, light palm, not mad at it. Per se, if the jury had better punishes, you'd be cooked. But it's fine. Alright, you got your juice. Y'all both got your juice. Okay. I need you to see how negative this is. It's negative 23. I need you to see this number. Okay? You are negative 23, my brother. You are negative 23. Do you know what that means? That means your ass is grass. That's what that means, bro. That means they can do anything to you. Okay? I need you to stop doing this. I need you to hit confirm this. Meaning if they block it. Oh, you never knew that? Yeah. It's really bad. Really bad of a situation. Don't want to find yourself here. Because this is like, hey, please take my health bar. I want you to take it from me. You don't want to put on that voice. You don't. Okay, we'll get to checking drive rush at a later date. Push up. Remember how you see what I'm saying? Remember what I was talking about before, right? Instead of going for a double dash command grab, go for dash into drive rush heavy punch. Remember I mentioned that before. Here's that situation. Had it looked differently, like had you gone for the thing that I mentioned, it snipes her. Not only A, it either snipes her jump, right, or B, puts you in a position to anti-air her anyway. On top of which, if she blocked it, look at her drive gauge. She's cooked. All right, cooked. That's the difference in the decision making. Okay. Yeah. That would have been a good time to do the follow-up, my brother. This right here, this is where you throw out the follow-up. And that you get the second hit. But it's okay. Oh. Yep. Again. Yep. Again. That's it. Don't be afraid of you gotta play the game. Okay? I know level 1 is super scary, but you gotta play the game. Risk it for the biscuit. You ain't getting no bread if you don't, you know what I'm saying? If you don't do nothing. Unfortunate. Okay, holding up a little bit too often. It's concerning me. Okay, take your drink. Oh, okay. No drink. Alright. So we decide to pull up. Double dash. Okay? If you go for EX, double dash. You can double dash. Check them for trying to just hold up in neutral. Nice. Drink. Cool. Oh, whoa! Wake up. You know what? I'm pulling out the card. Where's my card? I'm switching. Okay. I'm giving this card to you. Okay. Wake up. All right. Where is this card at? You know what this card is? This card right here. Wake up, your elemental hero, brother. I need you to wake up. Wake up. We cannot be allowing this to happen, my brother. Wake up. Okay? This card is yours. I give you this card. Let's go back. My brother, this is free real estate. Okay? Anytime your opponent does this, punish this. Standing heavy punch this to death. Alright? Let me show you why. Okay? You hit this standing heavy punch, target combo into what level are you? Into breakdance level CA. Breakdance CA. Now you're in a situation where she kind of has to guess for game. I'd say you're about this, give or take this much health. By then you'll have created 3 bars for yourself, plus the hits you're about to do. And then you have a closer chance to closing out that game, right? That's the difference between letting this rock versus succeeding in this situation. By the way, yeah, I'm vibing with this track too. I might just keep this on, bro. I might just like put this on repeat. You know what I'm saying? Take your drink. Take your drink. See how she whiffs? See how far she has to go for this? And then even then she whiffs in your eye and you still walking back like nobody's business. I need you to get in there. Get sweaty with it. Unfortunate. Your dive kick has a terrible hitbox. Oh boy. Oh no, this is all. All right, GG's. Okay, let's go over a couple of things as per usual. You want to get out of plat? Let me tell you something. It doesn't get better. Okay? If you think it's gonna get better, it doesn't. Let me tell you this. Okay? I will fight 1700s. I will fight 1700s. It doesn't get better. The only thing is that they'll do stupid things and then capitalize on it harder. That's the only difference. Okay, so this is a perfect situation to start off on. Right. Let's say, what's the input for this? I haven't checked it out. Okay, it's just hold. Perfect. Let's actually let them do the exact same thing. Okay. So they do a little vertical jump, you grab them, you get your thing, and then, oh no. Oh. Oh, I'm pressing. All right. We can check them for going for this. Right? If you feel like your opponent is going for too much, you can check them for it. Okay, so then let's say they instead try to wake up button. We can also check them for it as well. I think there's a trade combo you get off of it, but I'm not sure what it is though. I seen automatic lab it, but I'm not sure what it is. There it is. So you should be getting like so. Okay, that's the first thing. You get even more plus frames when you I'm a little bit slow. You gotta practice this, right? Right, put them in a situation where they have to block. Okay, the next thing, on certain situations, right, we'll end in this. Oh, let me switch. We'll end this way, grab our drink, but remember, okay, they gotta chase you. What they like to do is that after getting hit, they will go for something like that. So let's see if we can simulate this. Let's see if we can simulate this here. Okay, a little bit too slow. Something like that, right? Oh. Let's see if we got it right. A little bit slow. I want it a little bit faster. Let's see if we got it right this time. To something to that extent. I can't recreate it well because he's not getting up very fast. There's zero delay on it. So then why does he like stall a little bit even though I'm doing it as quickly as I can? Anyways, so the switch situation, right? is that they'll try and rush at you after all that time and try to hit you for it, right? Because they realize the fact that you're trying to go for drinks, right? You'll take your drink, whatever, they'll try and run at you unless you just don't want to do it, right? You'll take your drink, they'll try and run at you. What you can do is that you can check them with standing heavy punch, you can check them with crouching medium kick or crouching medium punch. These are all pretty good options. Let's see. Any tips for mental stack? I cannot react to a raw DI in neutral. I'm too busy looking for drinks and picking out my buttons. So when it comes to reacting to raw DI, let's talk about the specific scenario you were in. What your opponent was doing was like this. Okay? What you need to start doing is realize that it's no longer it's still not your turn yet after a crouching medium kick. So there shouldn't be a situation where you're trying to press after a crouching medium kick. So if you're blocking a situation, right? If you really feel like you can't react to it, then just try and parry. If you feel too stressed out about all of it, what I start doing, this is why you start seeing me trying to parry situations, parry DIs, because I can't react to it all. Sometimes it's too much for your mind, so try and keep it simple for yourself. Yeah. Right? On top of this, when trying to deal with mental stack, this is why surveying the board alleviates a little bit of the mental stack. Okay, let's say you're worried about raw DI, but then my question to you is that, what if their meter is right here? Are you still worried about raw DI? And you would only know this is a thing if you're surveying the board. You need to constantly be watching the board. How much resources they have, how much drive gauge they have, how much you have, and based on those you can make an educated guess and reduce your mental stack. If you're not constantly looking for these things, your mental stack's gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be way too much information to try and process. Okay, let's say we're in a situation like this, right? You got level 1, they got level 2, and then let's say they're playing the neutral, whatever have you, right? I don't want them to have where is it? Am I blind? There it is. I don't want to have anything. So let's say we're playing in this situation, right? What are we looking for? In this situation, ideally we're looking for one of two things. We're looking for throw, and then we'll be also simultaneously looking for let's do this. Oh my god, why did I keep missing? And we're looking for this as well. Okay, let's say we're looking for the first option. If we're dealing with someone who's doing this, right, this is a little bit easier to deal with. Reason being is that we can take our turn back. I'm pressing the wrong buttons, I apologize. Right, we can also get the punish counter if they do it incorrectly. Let's see here. Oh, but regardless, we can get the punish off of this. If we're looking for throw, I don't know what my things are anymore. Okay, what is happening? Okay, sure. I don't know what's happening. So if your opponent is going for this, right, we can be walking back. So what happens is that a lot of the time it's going to look like this, especially at the current rank. When you get a little bit higher, they're going to be scouting out your stuff a little bit better. But what happens in these situations, hold on, I don't want 3. That's what I wanted to. In these situations, your opponent is going to try and walk up, right? When your opponent tries to walk up and grab you, that's when we can try and tech the situation. Can you do light kick into? Can you do light kick into the thing? Oh, you can. Okay, cool. So when you see that slight walk up, that's what you want to look for when you're trying to tech, right? Okay. I don't know if that helps you answer your question. When you're looking for DIs, try it and see if you can parry the situation. If you feel so uncomfortable with the situation of them just going for like something like that, if you're super uncomfortable with that idea, just try and parry it. I don't want it on repeat. I don't know why it's always on repeat. So if they go for the option, okay, they are -3, you are +3. For them deciding to go for it. Granted, you cannot punish them. However, it is your turn. Stands that works. And then if you did actually get the parry, look how much damage you've done to their bar now. Okay, look, they had 4. Now they have 1 and some change. Notice the difference, right? That's how much we can hurt their bar for a decision like this. And it reduces the load. So let's say your opponent does let's say your opponent goes for that, right? Then nothing happens to you. Granted, you'll still have to worry about grab, but even then, if they try and go for grab, they still have to do a little walk up situation afterwards, right? Because of the way crush and medium kick works, they still have to walk up on the situation in order to do so. Oh, it's a dash? Okay, let me re-record this one. And I'm sure you can visibly see the difference. Oh, that's me. Sorry, that's my brain shit. Right? Take down 2 rank. Right? See what I mean? So try and do the recording where like you're mitigating how much you gotta look for. Granted, you can still get grabbed, but that's just a risk that comes with parry as a whole. But it'll definitely help you relax a little bit when it comes to deal with it. Because if you try to like, okay, I'm gonna try and DI this, I'm also gonna try and tech, I'm also gonna try and press out the situation, it's too much. Just think about, I'm gonna either try parry or I'm gonna try to press out the situation. Makes it a little bit easier to deal with, a little bit easier to digest. Okay, the next thing is that when you're going for drive rush heavy punch, right, make sure you're going from a range where they can't just easily neutral jump out the way. If you feel like your opponent is doing that a little bit too often, I'm gonna clear these out. How do I clear these? Oh, there you go. So let's say your opponent is going for let me think here. I lost my tangent. Okay, there you go. I realize now. I don't need this actually. They're gonna go for jump, right? Let's say your opponent is just going for jump. Actually, I do need it. Okay, let's say your opponent is just going for a jump every time that you try to go for it. Oh my god, pressing the let's slightly delay it. Okay, let's say your opponent is purposely seeing when you're going for it and trying to neutral jump out the situation. What you can do is that you can start moving forward and then anti-air them, right? Because reality is you're only making a singular switch. You're making a singular switch of hand. Especially because you're in modern, you can even do something like, oh god. Oh god. You can do something like that a lot easier than if you're in classic. So if you feel like your opponent is constantly trying to neutral jump over it, you can always DP. You'd rather take a grab than a full DI combo, then yeah, then go for parry then. It makes your life a lot more simple, right? Right, when we go for this, don't forget that even though you go for this, it doesn't mean you have to go for crouch jab. A lot of people in this game universally understand that this is a plus situation and will stop trying to press after the first or second time of being checked. So what you can start doing is that you can start being a little bit sneaky with it and going for a grab. Right? Another thing that I saw, this is going to be the last thing because I feel like I spent too much time, but this is good. I like being thorough. Okay. Another thing is that there were a couple of times in neutral, or actually in the corner, let's be specific here. Right, let's save state here. Where's save state? There we go. Okay, actually save state here. There's a couple of times where our opponent here is going to do something like this. Right, we do not want to allow this to happen. What we want to start doing is that the moment our opponent the moment you see this, we're ready to check it, because the inverse option is them doing this and then relaxing it, right? And we want to be prepared for either one to occur. Where's it? Because what happens now? Nothing happens. Cool. Nothing happened. Cool. Nothing happened. Cool. Nothing happened. Cool. Are both available? Yeah. Okay. And we check them. Okay. See what I mean? Nothing. Something happened. We're ready to check it. Nothing happened. We chill it. Okay, then we can take our turn, whatever have you, go back to the spot. We see them, check them. This is exactly how I want you to practice it. Okay, they did nothing, cool. Check them. We're not gonna allow them to get away with this for free. Okay, nothing happening, cool. We're cooling. We're cooling. Nothing's happening. That's good. We check them. You see what I mean? Get into the habit of doing that. But you don't want our opponents to get away with stuff they shouldn't be getting away with, especially for free. Okay, those are pretty much the things I wanted to go over. This was a very in-depth one. I have time for one more. I apologize that it took too long, but at the same time, I wanted to make sure I did this one properly. So, for those of you who are in here, there's a lot less competition now since there's less people. But with that being said, I'm going to put it up for the next 3 minutes. And it is free coaching. And I think I'm going to start doing the paid service. Naturally, I'm still going to keep the thank you for the time. Listen, no problem at all. So I think I might maybe next month start doing the actual paid service coaching where you pay, I don't know, like $10-15. I'll figure out the price eventually. And then you can get the in-depth. I'll give you an actual list of things to do, and this will always be a thing. I'm gonna keep this consistent. This won't change, but just on my days off where like a video drops, I can also have access or time to do like 2 or 3 people that day, where I'll focus, watch your matches, tell you what you can change, what you can do, regimen training, that sort of thing. And I hope that people like it. It still is a little bit to me, the fact that y'all be paying for a free coaching service. This, once again, this stuff will not change, nor will the videos change. With that being said, if you want to be entered into the free coaching session, all you got to do is press this button right here and you'll be entered. In order to join the Discord, you have to go !Discord. I'm going to do it for you right there. Boom bops. We keep it nice and clean, nice and simple. With that being said, all you got to do is press this button. Once you get into the CFN raffle, you press this button right here and you're good to go. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Hey, you guys wanna listen to something real fast though? Bro, I really don't like using the internet edge, but I don't know what's up with Chrome. Chrome has been pretty trash lately. IMO. So let me see here. Who knows about this? This came back into my mind. I was scrolling on Twitter and this came back into my mind again, and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot about this. And then you can even like hear like the type of rap style as well. It's kind of funny, man. We're gonna watch a little bit of it, just a little bit of it.
Bitch, you know I spit raw on the verse first. Guess a nigga got that quick claw. Throwing trainers, leaving motherfuckers pissed off. You don't fuck around on top like hit monster.
So back up.
You ain't doing nothing. We don't need repels, nigga. You know that we run shit on that bay leaf. Got me higher than a jump kick. You just on the
This is hype. Why can't we get this for the FGC, bro? This would be something.
Pokemon master, my flow's legendary. I'm a star, no raptor. I'm on that go-go. Trainers hating when I ride.
Would you guys want to see? Hold on. Would you guys want to see like all your favorite FGC folk do like a FGC rap cipher, and then we got like, I don't know, we got like Arslan Ash rapping in his own language, bro, and about Tekken and how he bodies people, and we got Menard rapping. We got I mean we could you know what I mean, we could get like Brian F. I think it would be hilarious. Hi. Oh.
That's me on the beat, by the way. Dub
D
A.
I started at level 50. Are there any? I've never seen them. Introducing.
Got the right item, color mega evolution. All these haters can shut the hell up. Put on some duct tape.
I don't even know what bro was doing.
Don't need any attacks other than nigga punch. Hair on the top of my head, only really tough. I never need a gun cause my hands are enough. They might as well be the same thing, call it bullet punch. Dark and I'm fly, nigga, I'm the head hunch crow. Me show for an archer pack, heat like my cargo.
Son, this rap is hilarious.
Sky uppercut set you up for air
Combos.
Beat down and I'm out.
This is about to be terrible. Oh nah. This is about to be terrible.
This is about to be terrible. But fuck it. Most call me excellent, but you can call me hated. All you trainers kinda like my name, straight hating. I give your girl a nugget, now she's saying that I'm awesome. I told her I'm the star, so she giving me that
dome fossil.
It's docile. My nature is adamant. I'm out here getting that cash, cause all my coins are amulet. Me losing a battle? Nope, I'm not having it. You got me seeing red like I'm looking at
Eternity. Damn. You see what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be good, it just has to be funny.
I pull out my mega horn, she yelling like a megaphone. I'm guessing that you never saw this coming like a metronome. You dudes are easy, I do this with no effort. Make a trainer use up all his moves,
That's pressure.
If you don't like me, you must not understand me, cause I am legendary, I'm rare like candy. You didn't know I go hotter than a Geodude? I think they're sleeping on me, someone get a poker flu. Bunch of sleepy ass bitches.
Token black Yu-Gi
What is this one? This will be the last one.
Yo,
Oh.
I play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I spit harder bars.
Why are you here? You see what I mean? It's just so random.
Watch me lift a 9 Blastoise in my Pokebar earthquake.
Say Tabani. Alright, we'll check it out last thing on the stream.
Can't fuck with me. Got so many O's while it looking like a
Bumblebee.
eating on his beat.
If you play Yu-Gi-Oh, again, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, why are you here?
Like pillow swine, undercover legendary, favorite number 59, kicks in my closet. Him only not living here, walking clubs, my defense falls, all these bitches leer, pokey punches thrown. Him on chain not living here, you got a little fire, like a wild bolt picks appear. They had to add me cause I think I saw the box, like withdrawing Alex Sam.
I saw the box.
You like my shit, but I ain't shocked. It don't got no effect on a rock, from what I hear.
Bro, it's not like it's the 460p that I did not like his part, bro, but it's okay. Alright, let's see what happened. Agent, didn't you say you ain't got replays for me, brother? Agent, you said you ain't have replays for me, man. Do you have replays? Were you lying this whole time? Agent, did I add you? I know Shells added me. I need to add Shells added me. VNK, Tro. I haven't seen this guy come back. So when you come back, you can go ahead and send me another one, brother. Okay. Let's do this. Agent, you have something for me? What happened? Okay, let's see. Ranked matches. We're going to look for your Luke ones. Damn, they really put you in the gutter, didn't you? They put you in silver. Even I didn't get done the worst way like that. I learned my lesson. For whatever new character I'm about to learn, I'm about to put them in like well, you do have some ranked replays, but I'm on a win streak. Can you look at the custom rank matches? I got you. Against this person, it looks like you won for the most part. Oh, never mind. You was getting wiggity washed until the end. And in the end, you perked up. Alright, we're gonna look at two of your joints. Since they're just ranked matches, since they're customs. Let's get back the vibe and music. Where are you? Vibe and music. Whoa. Go back here. Okay. I wish I got local matches, but there are no local matches to the jury. The jury and the Marissa. Alright, if we have time, we'll look at the jury one too. Okay, let's see. Let's doing the thing. Which one are we on? We're on SF6. Sorry, 1 second. You had matches against jury? What other match is it? Alright. It was just being a little bit weird, so I wanted to reset it. Does it say pleasure? As in like ugh. Sometimes this game can be incredibly cringe. What am I looking for? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Okay, heavy punch, target combo into full punch. Again, if they try to do this in your face, you can decide to try doing a light kick, crouching light kick. You want to go back in time? Why would you want to go back in time? Okay, you gotta respect that. It's plus. If they fully charge it, you gotta remember your plus. Dang! Dang! Nightbot on you, bro. Nightbot was having none of it. Okay, you got hit here. How do you get hit in the next exchange? You're holding down back, but for some reason you're not blocking. Oh, you held up. That's why. You held up. You got hit for holding up. Jump. Nice anti-air. Drive rush. There we go. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Drive rush. Cool. Okay. No double. Oh, we just missed the other perfect. Okay, now we're backing up. Why did we level 1 here? Why did we level 1 here? Okay. They poke you. There's no reason to level 1 here. You were pressing way too many buttons. Damn, VNK said he wants to see me in the first to 5, huh? I see you. There was no. You need to clean up your inputs though, because you're buffering in too many quarter circle forward. I know what your goal was, is to do quarter circle forward, to do sandblaster, right? Medium sandblaster. But even then, I would say you would want to go for light sandblaster anyway. Light sandblaster is just a better option in that specific case. Nice here. You can check this light kick. Check this. Okay, if they're too close, if they do this Spartan kick like that, you can't punish it. If they do it too close to you, like so, you can light kick punish this. I thought jump back kick landed. Oh, okay. If they do it that close to you, you can light kick check them, but you can't do crouching medium punch, unfortunately, because if they decide to do what they did, then you get hit. Nice attempt. I understand the game plan here. I understand what you're going for. So the game plan you're going for is to try and snipe this button. However, you're not in the right range. So unfortunately, what you either have to do is decide to hold up on the situation, especially because she's deciding to fully charge it. What you can start doing is that on reaction, she's fully charging them joints. You see it fully charged. Fully charged. Fully charged. You see what I mean? If they're fully charging it like this, you can get in there. You can react to that. Fully charged. Fully charged. Throw them in the corner. Or no. One of two options, okay? You can take the routing that puts them in the corner. Just hold up forward at this case. Up forward at this point. Either that or throw them into the corner outright. Okay. Oof. Bro, I don't know what happens, but on some replays, the replays get funky. I don't know why. Like sometimes with the replays, it just gets like weirdly slowed down, and I feel like that's something they need to fix. I don't know why it happens though. I get this weird funky slowdown. Drive rush. We tried to up forward out of a situation. Instead of trying to up forward, try to perfect parry their approach. A lot of the time they're gonna try and hit you, especially if they're trying to get your drive gauge down, right? There are too many times where when you're fighting, you're trying to up forward. Oh no, whoa, what happened here? Okay, we get the successful up forward out the situation. Here should be a. Oh, you just didn't do your crouching medium kick, crouching medium punch in time. What a crouching medium punch. I thought jump kick landed. I thought the target combo. What a crouching medium kick. Check that charge gladius. Yes, it does. But what happens is that sometimes when you're unsuccessful with it, you kind of rule out that option. And it happens to all of us. It happens to me as well. Is that but the reason why it wasn't successful is because he wasn't in the right range. So what he would have to do is that he would have to walk slightly forward into range and then crouching medium kick. But the fear, of course, is that Marissa has the option to let it go at any point. So some people, well, a lot of people have that fear built in, where if they decide to walk forward and crouch a medium kick, she's just going to let it rip while you're trying to walk forward. Then you just get hit and back into the same situation all over again. That's kind of what the concern is here. You just need to hit your crouching medium punch. You failed at doing so and you got hit for it. Again, you need to throw them in the corner. A lot of this is you need to be throwing your opponent in the corner. If you're not throwing your opponent in the corner, it's easy pickings. Oh, we could have killed here. We could have killed here. You may have fumbled a bag, but we still. We tried a level 1, huh? Level 1 still wouldn't have killed though. Okay, you can kill here. Brother, 2 hits. Hold on. Hold on. I'm fixing the mic. Oh, never mind. It fixed for me. Okay. Is there either easier way to perfect parry? Are you using the perfect parry macro or are you using the medium punch, medium kick? Try and use the macro as often as you can. I think the macro is a little bit better to use. I try to use it a little bit more often myself. Nice, there you go. But now you need to be confident in it. Nice whiff punish. I love the fact that we're hitting our perfects. Okay, what you can do here is that you don't have to press go on the first hit. Because you're +1 here, you don't have to press go. Right? You can press go after the second one. So you do crouching medium punch, go. That's when you can go. I don't like how this. Okay, take your turn. Okay, you burn yourself out. This is all part of keeping in mind what options you have available to you, right? If you notice you don't have the juice to go, you shouldn't be going. All right. So here, what you want to do is crouching medium punch into light sandblaster. Reason being is because you don't want to do something super committal, and you also want to simultaneously increase the amount of drive gauge that you got. Right? Because now you're in a situation where you got to guess for game. But you held up, and unfortunately it didn't work out for you. You held up, you got out the corner, but then the post corner situation did not work out in your favor. Punish this. Okay, you blocked the situation. You successfully blocked the situation out. This is -16. So you either, again, I keep saying this, you find yourself in this situation specifically. You either need to throw them into the corner or you need to do the side switch combo. And these are things you're going to have to be aware of. Nice attempt on the DI. Okay, not mad at it. But it's going to be a little bit tough here. Oh. Okay. If your opponent sees this, what you need to start doing is you can't go for crouching medium punch. I know crouching medium punch is good, but if you notice that your opponent is trying to tech too often, you need to be going for crouch jab. And I know the reward is significantly smaller, but you got to realize that if they try to press something on crouch jab, it's a lot more advantageous for you frames wise. But if you try to go for crouch and medium punch, it's not likely to work. I think crouch and medium punch is 6-7 frames on startup versus your crouch jab, which is 4 frames on startup, right? Which one do you think you're gonna get away with? You're gonna get away with the crouch jab as opposed to the crouch and medium punch. That's why you get hit here, and then on top of which, you gotta be a little bit more comfortable with playing on the ground. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I think this is. Okay, notice your opponent was doing a lot of charged. So if you can force your opponent to no longer do charged, aka make them. So what your opponent was doing was something along the lines of this. We're gonna walk back here. Okay, so what you can start doing, notice that it's going off, then we can hit him for it, right? Right, we can notice that they're going for it and start trying to hit them for it. Notice how I'm trying to go as late as possible to simulate a situation where you'll see it. Right? Obviously, sometimes you might get caught. That's it. If you want to go the other route, this is also an option for you. So let's say they go here. That is also an option for you as well. But you have to be confident enough to take space. Right? After you do the first one. Ideally, you'd be wanting to take space like this anyway, because you want to force yourself out of the corner, right? So after holding this first one, take a little bit of space. And then side switch this way, right? Okay, I was just looking at things, my bad. But honestly, I just get lucky. That's why I keep getting thrown. So let's say you get the perfect parry, right? Oh. Oh. Okay, let's say we get the perfect parry. It's gonna take me a little bit. It's gonna take me a second. Nope, that doesn't work. So let's say we get the perfect parry. The easiest answer is for you to do this, and now look at the situation. Now look at the situation. Now they gotta hold that, right? Right, they gotta hold this situation. They gotta hold your plus frames. They gotta hold your grab loops. All of it, right? Let's say you're feeling a little bit more spicy. Oh. Let's say you're feeling more spicy, right? I am not getting these. Right, switch. And then get your plus frames that way, right? You do the light kick. So after this part here, I'm sure I've shown it to you before, but after this part right here, light kick, hit crush and medium punch. That way they have to respect the things that follow, right? So let's say they try to wake up smash, right? Sorry. Right. Let's see. Are they pressing something afterwards? They are just getting up. Why is he? What is happening? That is so weird. Okay, that was weird. Okay. All right. They get hit. See what I mean? Then let's say we want to go for... They get counter hit. Right? So you're forcing them into a situation where they have to guess. And we always want our opponents to guess. I am not. I am. Is that not? Am I not hitting a perfect on that? I feel like I'm hitting a perfect. That feels like a perfect to me. Anywho, that's what you want us to do. You want to put them in the corner. Once they're in the corner, feel free to, you know, get a little bit cheeky with it. Because what you can start doing, you know what I'm saying? You just pull up. No, I'm not rapping because pull up. Pull up. Then once we've done it a couple times, we can hit them for it. Right? We grab them a couple times. You know what I mean? We walk up, grab them. Walk up, grab them. Bait. Hit them. And then, or rather, it would probably be this, huh? What is the combo again? Like this. I think it's like this. That's anywho's. There's a different routing for it. I'm not. I don't know why I'm laughing almost. But anyways, you want to go for that. You can obviously go for this. That is also a route available to you as well. Keep it simple, but just keep your pressure simple, right? Make sure that they can't get away with nonsense for free. All right? Hit them. You know what I mean? This is how you bait someone. When you're in neutral, let's say your opponent goes for this, right? But if they go for it too closely, you can't go for crouching medium punch. But what you can do, like I mentioned, is they can do standing light kick. Alright, why am I not getting... Hello? -4. Ah, it's crouch jab for you. Right, it's my kick there. So you can go for a crouch jab punish. Go for that, or what is it again? Stand jab, stand fierce. Stand jab, back fierce. I think it's stand jab, fierce. Anyways, you can either go for... Oh no, I know what it is. I know what it is. Like so. Right? You don't want your opponent getting away with this. You feel me? So those are the things that you want to look for in this matchup. And if your opponent, you feel like your opponent is just randomly going for this, what you can start doing is that waiting for the range to whiff and then whiff punishing it like so. If they're just doing it randomly, right? There were a couple times where you did this, which was really good. Oh, that didn't. That's too slow. That was definitely too slow. But yeah, if you want to keep it simple for yourself, just do that. No, that's not it. I am not used to doing it. There we go. Right, make sure they hurt for the decision of going for it. I don't have level 3. Alright, if want to make sure that they hurt for the decisions, but you get the point. I'm more so just labbing thing combos. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Hey, Pulse Effect, good looking out. Appreciate you joining the Unbreakable Diamonds. You feel me? I feel pretty sure I changed the name, but I still appreciate you nonetheless. Good looking out, brother mans. So, as a Unbreakable Diamond, you are eligible for my lobbies. Whenever I boot them up, the membership only lobbies, which means it's going to be a select few people, which means you get your turn more often. If you join the Plat team, actually. But anyways, I do appreciate the membership, brother. I truly do. Thank you so much for that. I think that is a great way to close out, actually. Feeling a little bit exhausted, and I need to prepare tomorrow's video. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna try this one more time. Oh no, one more time. Please, just there's a lot of time between them. There is like an insane amount of time between each hit that just feels unnatural to me. Cause I'm like, damn, why are you giving me so much time to do this? And each one does an insane amount of damage. So get used to punishing it, right? Please. Give me the perfect. All I want is the combo, please. No! But yeah, no problem then. Ah. But it's not the full combo, but we'll take this. Chat, we'll take this. But look at that damage though. Just a mistake is just imminent, bro. By the way, chat, have you guys watched Your Eminence in Shadow? If you watch Your Eminence in Shadow, you know how great that show is, bro. No. Chat, have you watched Your Eminence in Shadow? That show is something else. Listen. That show is just, chat. If you don't know what Your Eminence in Shadow is, that show right there is, wow. That show right there is like, think about those weebs. No. Think about like weebs, right? And you know how badly they want to go to a new world, and then like amplify that. Because he's like a weeb, but you know it, but the world doesn't know it. But he's super strong and really overpowered. So he really can do whatever he wants. And whatever he does end up working out for him every time. And now he has like this, the harem part I'm not really like down for. But like he has this whole secret organization that like all work for him. And no matter what stupid nonsense weeb stuff he does, like it always ends up working out for him. Why? And he may have the harem of women, but it's still like an enjoyable show. You know what show I'm excited for? I'm excited for the Classroom of Elite. Why is it when it's one rep I can do it, but the moment I have the second rep to contend with, it gets sloppy. There we go. Finally done. Challenge complete. Challenge complete. My goodness. One more time for good bitches. We'll try it one more time. And this is how you lab combos, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, yo, listen, Pulse, once again, big appreciation for you for joining the membership. Once again, when I have member only lobbies, you have priority, and even when we run open lobbies, you still do have priority there. So essentially, once you join the lobby, the next set will be yours, and then so on and so forth. We'll run based on who showed up first when it comes to amongst members. And yeah, if any of you guys are interested in joining the membership as well, it'd be much appreciated. As well as Pulse, you also have access to emotes as well. Speaking of which, Mist, I gotta get that thing popping. I want to drop one or two of yours into some of the slots, and we'll get that popping real soon. I apologize for being super lackluster on it, but I have just been kind of, I spent some time looking for where it was again, and I just could not find it. So I'm still looking for it, and I'll promise I'll give you the specific sizes that you need to hand them over, and I appreciate that. So if you don't know, Mist has done some artwork for us, so we're gonna slide that in. You know what I mean? Because we promote good stuff for the community. You feel me? We get people involved. I'm also thinking of making a switch over to Twitch, but that is still to be determined. Just let me know, Miss. The moment I find what size we need, I'll let you know the dimensions, and then we can get that popping. So I'll give you 1 or 2 slots, and we'll get that popping. All right. I will probably see you guys Tuesday. If not, I might stream some Final Fantasy, but at the same time, I realized that because I'm a super hard side quester, there's not really a point for letting y'all like see that process or so. So I'm still on the fence about it. But anyways, this was a good stream. I hope I was able to help some people out with some knowledge. And yeah. We already know what time it is, so we're gonna close out with this song right here. This is my new favorite song, bro. All this loudness. I watched season 1, season 2, Blaze. I haven't touched season 3 yet, though. I'm waiting for all of season 3 to come out because I love the series so much. I'm waiting for season 3 to drop, and then I'm gonna watch the whole thing. But anyways, we'll talk about Classroom Elite in general.
She's a cool merc and so very nice.
Dude, the way he plays people, it just makes him one of my favorite pro tags, bro. One of my favorite MCs. Why can't we get a story where the character seemingly seems... We need more stories like that. Unfortunately, we don't get too many stories where we have characters like that. But it'd be like that sometimes, you know? You're gonna fight that Marissa again? Alright. I gotta put a... Oh shoot, I was supposed to put up a video. I was supposed to choose. Alright, I'll just choose the one that I have in reserve. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna head out now. Have a good night.